Kelvin, successive governments have talked about the revival of manufacturing and bringing back jobs, particularly to the Midlands and the North. How can we revive our manufacturing sector?
Well, I think first of all we've got to get control of our economy, and I think to begin with we've got to get an appropriate exchange rate. We've seen the exchange rate fall since the EU referendum vote, and we've seen manufacturing beginning to grow, exports expanding, and indeed investment going to manufacturing because they now know we've got a competitive exchange rate. That's fundamental. But I think we've also got to have a government that is actively involved in promoting industry, manufacturing, trying to build it up to an appropriate level again so we have a balanced economy, enough to supply our own needs and to import where we need, export where we need, but not have this situation where we've got a gigantic trade deficit where we import billions of pounds worth of goods from abroad because we can't produce them ourselves because manufacturing is too small. So manufacturing, I think we have to rebuild. I think we've got the capability of doing that, but we need a government that's going to drive that.
The Prime Minister is going to invoke Article 50 within the next few weeks. How optimistic are you that we can get a good trading relationship with the rest of the European Union and to go about setting our own trade deals for the rest of the world?
Well, I'm very optimistic. The reality is we are in a very strong position because we are the largest single market out for the rest of the EU. The United Kingdom, because we are a big economy, we import vast quantities of goods, agriculture and manufacturers from the European Union, and they're not going to throw that away, are they? They'd be shooting themselves in the foot. So I think there's a deal to be done where we say, well, we're going to continue trading. We may actually want to reduce our balance of trade deficit with you, but nevertheless we're still going to buy some of your goods, including agricultural products, which will be interesting because they are very concerned to protect their agricultural sector, I think.
Donald Trump was elected as President of the United States. He has said that he'd be willing to look into a trade deal with the UK. What kind of trade deal would you like to see between the United States and the United Kingdom, bearing in mind we've got Trump President of the United States?
Well, one of the good things about the election of Trump and indeed the Brexit vote was that TTIP has now been consigned to history. But we still have CETA, which I think is an equally bad arrangement. I don't think we need those kind of trade deals. The reality is with North America now, we have good trading relationship. I think we are still in surplus with the United States. We export motor vehicles, Jaguars and Range Rovers and so on. So I don't think we need to worry too much about trade deals and special arrangements. We just need to carry on trading on the basis of normal world trade arrangements. But I think it's the EU where we have a trade problem, not with the US. And I have to say, even though Trump is a dreadful man in so many ways, the fact that he is focusing his attention on rebuilding American manufacturing, something we should do over here.